Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a lot of information to go over. Today we have some information from Reddit and Game Informer from interviews that just released yesterday. I will try my best to link everything below. Vault Life is a channel that is geared towards gamers that love Fallout 76 and other Bethesda titles. Our channel has the latest news on your favorite games, and we also live stream on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and on Saturday at 7 p.m. So make sure to follow all the links below and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay informed. Now let's get started. Let's start off with play types. There are 3 play types: solo, RPG that has PvP parts to it, also just playing with friends. Fallout 76 has no human NPCs. Other players will help with interesting content. Only robots will be the trading posts and quest givers. This quote is from Game Informer. The big difference between Fallout 76 and other games in the series is you don't engage in conversation with most of the NPCs. You still hear what they have to say, but you don't have dialogue choices to steer the conversation or mission in a different way. They want players being the storytellers, and the main game story driven by quests. The main quest is you emerge from Fallout 76 5 years after the vault should have opened, as we saw in the release trailer. It's time for some speculation. We now know that the Overseer has already left the vault. Was it in 2097? Did she leave 5 years earlier? And now she left us clues on what to do when you leave Vault 76? Something to think about. Nukes are going to be part of the main story quest and be in late game or for high level zones to make the game more challenging for high level players, as well as blowing some stuff up. And part of this main story that I heard is that the nukes are going to seal off the caves that the Scorched Beasts come from, which sounds pretty cool. Hopefully they're not gone forever, but that part sounds kind of cool. The main quest is not something you will just run through. It's going to take a time. It's something a high-level player can handle, and with tons of side quests coming from holotapes, notes, terminals, and even just being near a mine, for example, or an area. We know the map size of Fallout 76 is 4 times the size of Fallout 4, and with that much space, you and your friends should have plenty of fun. Fallout 76 has said to have 16 times the graphical fidelity than Fallout 4, which means it's going to look better? 16 times better? Maybe they mean the draw distance will be farther, but looks better than Fallout 4? I'm pretty sure. Just not sure about 16 times better. Now let's get into some skills and perks. Every card will have a gold version, and also there will be hundreds of them. How many exactly is still not sure, but it looks like it will be an add-as-we-go model based on DLCs and seasonal events. It's starting to remind me of Destiny a bit. Them talking about timed events where everybody can gather at locations to fight together, to get drops and higher level gear, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. I love that part of Destiny. But with these events only able to be completed in a group for the best gear, kinda sucks. But in Destiny, there was always somebody around. One thing I would love to see, and I think this has to be in the game, is a way to send or call for help when getting attacked by PvE or PvP characters. Somehow, if you answer the call, you become allies until the end of the fight/event. And a cap reward is given. Maybe the player can set the cap amount. Now let's talk about zone levels. A zone level for the part of a server, if you're in a group, is the first player that enters the zone defines it within a ring. Other zones have their own set levels. There's been a lot of talk about how many players could be on the server at one time. I heard 32, then I heard a few dozen. We have the answer. It's 24 players at one time on the server. They have talked about trying to upsize that after launch. Your group size, I think, can be 4 to 5 players. I'm not clear on that one. I couldn't find anything to base that off of unless I missed it. If somebody knows, leave it in the comments for me. You can play along with other players, you just can't do it in your group. One question that came up: can you join factions with larger number of players? So like, can you have like 30 or 40 groups or clans or some kind of factions on it? The way he answered it was kind of like with a smile. So to me, it sounds like a yes, but it might not be right at launch. They also talked about placeable harvesters. This sounds pretty cool. So setting up near resources around the map is a must. You gotta have something around the map and you gotta harvest these goods. We all know about building camps from other videos and updates already. But they have talked about workshop places. There are areas you can build with friends, but as your resources get higher, you will get attacked by PvE in-game and also other players. It was said they could destroy your camp, take it over, and build their own workshops. This might sound like a bad thing at first, but these areas are built for a reason, to help with PvP interaction. They basically want you to go back and forth at each other in these zones. I guess you can stay away from them, but if you take them over, you're going to have some fights. Players can also steal from camps, but this is seen as a crime, so I kind of wonder how that's going to go down. Like, is it going to be wanted? Like, if you kill another player, you're wanted and everybody knows you're wanted and show up on the map? Or maybe they have some kind of, like, wanted posters and you can find them in towns or in places. Or maybe there's some kind of trust meter they can make. And when you meet somebody new, you can tell how much trust they have. Like, 9 out of 10, it's real trustworthy. If they're 1 out of 10, it's like kill on sight because he's going to try to kill you. Like, something like that would be kind of cool. And that's the long and short of it, what I got so far. Thanks for watching it, and don't forget to subscribe. And share if you can with all your friends. I'm just starting up this channel, so it would help out tons. Also, check below for my live stream schedule. And as always, see you in the next one.